Hello everybody, my name is Liam95, welcome back to Live Legend with Kyrie Eli, and we are here at our second club, currently in the best form we have been in quite some time in our 1911 career. If you have missed the last episode, check it out, or if you haven't checked out the journey before, there's two players for your viewing pleasure, Honestly Albions and Kyrie Eli. We're back again, and hopefully for the best. The young guns firing, and we're hoping to continue that. So in the last episode we had this, some Welsh Cup games. We had a Trefellyn Boy Girls Club. We beat them 3-1 away from home. Nice little result there. Eli is on the double. Benny with his first goal for the club. Nice little result. Then two difficult games. In the fourth round of the Welsh Cup, we beat Kevin Druids 1-0. Callum Watts with the goal. And then Portugal Town, a 3-1 win away from home. Jordan Hughes did get sent off, but we wrapped the win with Dan Owen right at the end. And off camera, we did have a home game against Galway United. We did go behind through a penalty, but we came back. Robbie Williams, Rhys Roberts, Jay Thomas, all getting their goals in that 3-1 victory. Now we move to a difficult game here, away from home. Connah's Quay, we know are a tough team. It's the quarterfinal of the MG Cup, and we know in the semi-finals we do get Flint Town, which is what we have confirmed. So Cardiff Union in the semi-final, as is Flint Town. Meanwhile, Selection Town, Halford West will be deciding who faces them in Cardiff Uni. We'll be deciding who will we go. Well, we'll be deciding if we will be facing Flint Town in the semi-final, if we can beat Connah's Quay. Here's our team we've selected for this game. Big game away from home. Nick Edwards in goal. Corbett, Benny, McDonald, Jordan Hughes in the back. Lee Owen, Watts, Davis in the midfield. Got Dan Owen in the wing. Rhys Roberts in the left wing. And then Eli Phipps leading the charge up front. And this also comes in a fixture list where in a couple of days' time we face Lantwick Major. So it's it's not ideal, but we power through, don't we? We power through this fixture list. We've been in very, very good form, and we just hope that against Connah's Quay Nomads we can indeed beat them. It's the first time we've faced them since leaving Undersea Albions. We've not faced them in quite some time, and we hope that we can deliver on our first game back against them. We're going to see if we can get the players to pick up where they left off last time in a 3-1 win. I'm surprised not playing Robbie Williams today. He did play really well in that game. I'm not starting him today. We've gone with the main three front men that have kept us in the mix this season. As you can see, 3 straight defeats for Connah's Quay, so not in the best form coming into this game against us, but they are going to be motivated taking on us because look at that form. 5 wins on the bounce. And we just hope we keep that going. Fingers crossed, anyway. Oh, excuse me. If we can keep this going. I'm bored of myself already. Let's get in this game right here, right now. And fingers crossed we can get that victory against Connah's Quay Nomads. Already, Eli Phipps doing the job here, running down near towards the left wing. And nice one, free kick. Not a bad way to start the game. Nice to see us winning that, but that's not a good start. Seeing us concede a corner. Connah's Quay Nomads on the corner, but Benyon then intercepted. Dan Owen trying to head it away. Oh god, it is all chaos in the box at the minute. Another corner here to Connah's Quay Nomads. They have been all over us in the first few minutes now. As you can see, headed away by Benyon. Lovely stuff. On the yellow card already as well, which doesn't bode well for the rest of the game. But it is what it is. Let's take a look at the formation. Oh, I didn't get a chance to do that. I was just distracted. Young again. They're going for those corners. They're getting a lot of corners in, but they're not getting back of the net, which is, the important bit. Is they're not getting those corners right, which is what we want to see more of. As you can see, the game's going on. We get a bit more of the ball, which is what we want. McDonald on the ball, kicking it long. He's not found Phipps. Phipps is a big boy. He should be winning those headers, really. Realistically, he should be winning the headers. Oh, God. Well done. Jordan Hughes did well, because it's Rhys Roberts who clears it. But couldn't find the Eli Phipps man himself. Here's Dan Owen now on the ball. He's got options ahead of him and chooses the wrong option for some reason. I don't know why he short passed that, but it was a poor give to basically nobody, and he's put us in deep trouble here. I mean, that is just disappointing to see that go in. Dan Owen, the man we rely upon this season, and he's given it away in basically under no pressure. And then this happens. I mean, Nick Edwards does the right thing here, but He's caught no man's land in the end, and Connors Quay Nomads do take the lead here. Dan Owen, I mean, that pass should have been dealt. That pass should have been better from Dan Owen. He should be passing it better there, but did not do his job with the passing, and we are in deep trouble now because they are coming at us with full force and full throttle. They have been all over us in the first half, as you can see. The chances have been all Connors Quay Nomads. We've had nothing going forward for us, which is a bit of a shame because we have been good going forward this season. We've been really good scoring, and this is not what we want to see in the first half here. Oh god, that was very, very close to being a goal for them again. But we're not looking too hot. We're not looking too hot at the minute. Their two strikers are definitely doing the business at the minute. Stokes gets a goal. I mean, Charlie's has been very, very good for them. We've had a shot, people. We've had a shot. Possession's coming our way again, but we've not had the chances. I'm going to crack open a can of 7-Up Cherry as we just crack that open, just so I can have something to drink on and down my sorrows. Here we go. Corbett on the ball, looking for Reece Roberts. Doesn't find him, but Reece Roberts is back on the ball. He's got options in the box. Here's Andy Davis. And Andy Davis, come on the boys. We're back in the game, just like that. Andy Davis with a beautiful goal. Reece Roberts on the assist, and that is how you equalise, people. That is a brilliant little goal. Andy Davis did it in the semi-final of a cup. He's done it in the quarterfinals of the MG Cup. I mean, Andy Davis has no right to score from there, but pulls off a worldie. And that is 1-1. Don't expect him to score, Andy Davis, but he does there. And it's a beautiful one as well, which we're going to see. We've had two chances, and one of them's been a goal. So that just shows how good we can be with limited chances, I say. At half-time it is 1-1. It's not bad. I'm just going to just tell that. I can't stop the yawning, guys. I'm sorry. I just bore myself too much. It's only when I do videos that I yawn like this. Just a ball ache sometimes. Maybe I'm burnt out of making videos, I don't know. But Stokes isn't burnt out of scoring goals, and that's a fucking wicked goal as well. Ugh. Well, that's just not what we want to see, is it? It's 2-1 inside the second half, and it's a good goal from Stokes. Which is a bit of a shame, because we had that half-time team talk. I said we're down to control the possession. Maybe that's the wrong team to go into. But it was right to say, you know, we don't well control possession, but we've got to make something with that possession. There's Davis on the ball. He can play it through. Dan Owen, he's going to get... He is. Phipps isn't going to get that, though. That's a bit of a shame. I mean, Owen and Phipps not been delivering. Especially Dan Owen. He's been really good this season. He's been definitely always a star man when we play him. And it's basically the first real blimp in the form of WC. Oh god, that's just poor. That's just poor. Nick Edwards might be saving us, but that is poor from the defenders. Then we've got to get some encouragement there. We've got to give them some encouragement because we are now seeing how good Connors Quay Nomads can be. Despite losing 3 games on this trot, they are still a very good team. And Nick Edwards is there, looking to kick it long. Maybe I have to take off Phipps. I think it's the move now. We've only got 5 subs to use, so we have to be careful with the subs that we make in the second half, because it has to be the right ones. Dan Owen and Phipps not having their best games. I mean, it's a shame for Dan Owen, because he's been very, very consistent this season, in good form, consistently good for the team. Watts clearing that away. And, oh god, clear it, clear it. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was just bloody hell. What a mess at the minute at the back. What a mess. I think it's time we make some changes here. Maybe I have to make all 3 because we're not playing well. But exactly, I don't know who to take off because I want to take off 2. I want to take off Owen and Phipps. Because if we play... Oh, God, they're in again. It's 3-1, isn't it? Oh, no. Oh, my word. That is shambolic from Nick Edwards. It's 3-1 now, and that is not what we want to see. We're making changes now. Phipps is coming off for Jay Thomas. I'm going to keep Dan Owen on, but we're going to change the back line here. McDonald's going to come for Grewcock. Actually, I just realised we have bloody Leowen on the bench. So ignore that change a second. Let me just make this change here. And then, who do we bring in? We got Dylan Evans on the bench. We can use him. So Dylan Evans can come on, but he can be. What can he be? He can't be box to box, but Watts can't he? Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that then. Bell or Grewcock's got to be the one, hasn't he? I think Grewcock's got to be the one. So that is what we're going to do here. My OBS is open for some reason. I don't know. Well, I thought I didn't open that. Apparently I did. Well, Phipps is in. He's offside, but it doesn't matter. We'll stick with Dan Owen. It's the only player we can really stick with at the minute because we never know with Dan Owen. He can deliver at times. You just never know with him. And they've got another chance for Stokes. Good block in there from Lee Owen. Now playing a centre-back role here for the remainder of the game. We have got Jay Thomas up front. We've got Dylan Evans on the bench, on the pitch, sorry. Grewcock at left back. So we've made some changes all in all positions really, in defensive, in midfield, and up front. Everything's been changed, but I don't think it matters much. But Nick Edwards did well there with the save. Nick Edwards was at fault for the third goal. That is his fault. He came out too soon, and we paid the price with that. Those two strikers are working a treat for Connah's Quay Nomads at the moment. It is still 3-1. It may be 4-1 if this cross finds somebody. It did, but thankfully did not find the back of the net. It's a bit of a shame, this one. Free kick goal. Oh, hit the post. Never mind. We're going to go attacking. I don't know why, but we're going to go attacking. Dano not playing to his best today. He has been disappointing today. Bit of a shame for him, considering he's been one of our best players this season. Consistently good for us. Big shame. Corbett looking for someone in the box. Oh, Jay, you got to get in there quick, man. He's full of energy. He's got to be full of it. Got to get in there. Content now to George. This is not looking too good for us. Oh, he's played through again. Nick Edwards, good save though. That's what Nick Edwards is good for. I mean, he's still consistently good saving things, but he's bumped up 6.7. Even though he's conceded 3, the third goal was definitely his fault. Still providing a good performance, regardless of what's going on here. Jay Thomas doing his job defensively. Here comes Jones, and good block there by Lee Owen. Oh, we're just not coping well with Connah's Quay Nomads. There's a bigger team. It is away from home, I know that, but just what a shame. What a shame. They do deserve the win. I mean, they've had plenty of chances, so they do deserve this win. But it is what it is at the end of the day. Oh, they're in again. They're in again. Why did I go attacking? I don't know why I went attacking, but I'm sticking to it. It's going to go in. Oh, it's a good block. Yeah. Oh, hit the post. Wow. I'm surprised that didn't go in. They're sending me back to the NSCA days where we were losing to these lot pretty much all the time, consistently. The pass finds Jay Thomas. Is he onside? I think he was. Oh, he puts it over the bar. Well, that's just not good, is it? Well, shame. It is a shame. We're out of one cup, it looks like. The MG Cup will be no longer featuring our side, which is a big shame, obviously. We would love to be competing in all cups this season, but it is not to be. Dan Owen on the ball. Here's Watts. Reece Roberts on the ball. Strikes a goal and held by the keeper. It was a good shot. See if I get the man more from the boys. Maybe they'll respond well to that one. Jay Thomas heads on. There's no one there for him to run it on to. Benning heads to Danny Davis. The only goal scored today, which is a bit of a shock, really. He scored. Really, he does score. He scored the same final of the cup against Haverfordwest. I've had Avonlido, and then he scored today. He's only scores in cups, people. That's Danny Davis for you, ladies and gentlemen. Morrison looking to keep this ball. Harris on the ball. I mean, they're just passing about for fun now. But Denouse did well there with the interception. Can play through Reece Roberts. He does. And his pass does not find Jay Thomas, which is a bit of a shame. And, oh, God. Oh, someone get there, please. Benyon. Oh, Benyon's been done for pace. There's 4-1. Ryan Chalice on the score sheet. And that is game, set, and match. I mean, those two frontmen have destroyed us today. Stokes and Chalice together have been a mean combo. And it definitely shows in this game here today. Big shame we're out of the MG Cup. It is what it is. Jay Thomas, can you get a consolation goal for us, please? Jay Thomas. Gets it on target. It'll do, I guess, but it is what it is. Dino's on the corner to round off the next few seconds of the game. A disappointing collapse. Oh, he can't even head the balls. He can't even head the ball. He can't even head the bloody ball. Oh, well. Shame. For shame. Not happy with the performances out there. I mean, I'm going to slate a few people here just because they let us down. Let us down today. Just a bit of a shame. And it is what it is. But we move on to the next game tonight with Major. We're out of the MG Cup, but we focus now our attention to the league. Lightning Major. Let's hope for the best against them. And fingers crossed, we can do. Yeah, let's hope we can get a win. That'd be nice. Fingers crossed. League, it looks like this at the moment. 4 points behind Manford, with 2 points clear of Cranbrown and Cook, with 3 points clear of Pontypridd and Aberdare. And as you can see right there, 4 points clear of our opponent, Lantman Major. We're hoping for the best here in this one. We're hoping to get a win. If we can, that would be lovely. Here's our team. We've selected Nick Edwards in goal, Bell, Bennion, Griffiths and Grucock in the back. We have Davis, Edwards and Cox in the midfield. We have Robbie Williams and Reece Roberts on the wings. And we have Jay Thomas, the main man, up front. We've put in a youngster here, Cameron Wilson, 17, just to make up the numbers with Kenneth Roberts. Fingers crossed we can get the job done. We're going to save the game and head straight into this one, which promises to be an interesting game today for everyone involved. We're hoping we can get the job done. We need to give him a number. He wants number 3. You can't get the number 3, mate. You can have the number 23. How about that? Jordan Hughes, sorry, mate. You're going to have to give up your number for now. But here we go. Big game incoming. We're hoping for the best outcome possible. And that is hopefully us beating Lantman Major. We expect a better performance from the players out there today. Dropping down enough that performance had to be done. We're going to change this to this, just because I, prefer that. As you can see. And let's move on. We're going to go for it here. We're going to go for it. Reece Roberts on 7 assists, by the way. Close to matching the 10. So you can get a couple of assists. That'd be brilliant. But we're going to have to really be at our best against Lantman Major, who have been in pretty decent form. I'm not the one exit of the game. Are you kidding me? I wanted to kick off. Sorry about that. That's not what I wanted to see at all. How dare they say I wanted to quit? How dare they? Well, anyway, here we go. Big game inbound. Major changes made after that game against Connors Quay Nomads. Had to be done because of the fitness levels. We're going to change that screen to the table in a second. Just exactly where we'd be in the table if we do win, or if we draw, if we lose, either one. Reece Roberts played in already. Can Reece Roberts? He's trying to play it through. Cox trying to get it in, and Cox puts it over the bar for that goal kick. So I like that. We are responding well. We're trying to get forward as quick as we can. Trying to bounce back as quick as possible. And it's here ahead. Adam Kuma on the score sheet. And the Albions are ahead in their game. Right now, at the moment, inside the first 15, it is still 0-0. Benny does well with the header. Cox to Edwards. Now, here's Robbie Williams. Had a good game last time I saw him play. You haven't seen it, but he did well. Trust me. I love what a pass that is to Reece Roberts. He's got options. An option in the box. And Jay Thomas was that option, but his header does go over for the goal kick to Lantman Major. That was a big chance. Robbie Williams switching the wing play there, and unfortunately did not benefit us at all. Nearly getting us the goal, but did not happen. And oh god, that's not what I want to see. Oh dear. Nick Edwards, good save. Grucock gets it clear. Thankfully, we got that away, which was good. But we're still in trouble here. Bennion does well to clear it. Now here comes Robbie Williams. Big chance for him to push this forward. He's going to drive it here. Is Jay Thomas. Reece Roberts is going to wait for the run. He was, but he didn't hit the pass in the end. Dylan Edwards, what a ball. Jay Thomas, don't go for goal. You got options. Robbie Williams, Reece Roberts, there he is. Come on, the boys. And that's a goal we want to see from Reece Roberts. His 7th of the season. He is really turning out to be a very good buy for us. And a good player that we knew he could be when we had him at the Albions from the youth system. Now, he's come in and look what he's doing. He is absolutely loving life. Great finish. Nestled in that bottom corner. And Reece Roberts puts us ahead by a goal to 0. It is a beautiful goal for Mr. Reece Roberts. Takes us 2 points behind Manford, who is still 0-0 in their game. So, yeah, happy days. Jay Thomas played him by Griffiths. Bless, please. Jay Thomas. Oh, just got dispossessed right at the end there. Reece Roberts. Oh, Cox. Cox goes for it. Goes over for the goal kick. This is a big result if we can get it here. A bounce back from a defeat in the Cup. That's exactly what we want to see. Obviously, that Major do go down. Stay 6th at this point in time. We would like that to stay that way, please, and thank you. Obviously, this will be the ideal table, being 2 points behind the league leaders and being away from 3rd, which is nice. This is what we want to. It's the ideal outcome. A win, though, for Trafalgar Boys Girls Club will help us significantly as well, as we'll only be a point behind them if we do win. So, half time, it is 1-0, looking very, very good, very tasty. But I know we can be better. But we're going to don't be complacent out there, boys. A lot of players not playing to their strengths, which is a bit of a shame. Jay Thomas as well. We've seen him have a couple of chances, but they've not been taken well enough for my liking. So hopefully, second half, those team talks can help do something. Benny's going to come off eventually. He is looking a bit knackered. He has obviously played that cup game against Connors Quay Nomads. He did play the whole game, so he is going to be one of the first people we take off in the second half for certain, as Jay Thomas is now on the ball from a Reece Roberts pass. He has got Reece Roberts with him. Reece Roberts, hungry for goals, and nearly got himself another one right at the beginning of the second half. That would have been lovely if he got that in the back of the net. He's looked the part. Reece Roberts, speaking of looking the part, Robbie Williams looking good on that right-hand side, which is nice. Here's Cox on the ball. He's got options. Reece Roberts is offside, so it's not going to be a given. He's got on the back of the net, which is nice, but it's not going to get given. I was not going to celebrate because I could see even from this screen he was offside, so there was no point celebrating that one. It's still 1-0, but it was a nice little, nice little thing to see. You know what I mean? Nice little goal, but unfortunately, if Reece Roberts was onside, it would have been brilliant. But unfortunately, he was off by quite a country mile. To be honest, good take there from Griffiths, who gets it away. Benny now on the ball, who looks to get it to Jay Thomas, or Robbie Williams looked like, but neither of whom were there for his pass. Nick Edwards doing well there, chests it, takes it down well. Here he is. Now here's Christian Griffiths. Can he get it forward to Jay? He most certainly can. Jay Thomas is in. And Jay Thomas, Cox, Reece Roberts. Oh my god, I thought he scored. Oh, the way he bent that then, I thought, my god, no way. No way is he going to score that. And then it came so close, inches close for Reece Roberts. He is looking like a real player now who has an eye for goal, does Reece Roberts. He is looking like quite the player we have on our hands here. Cox on the ball, looking for Jay Thomas, but the header was not good enough for Jay Thomas to get to. Plus, Jay Thomas was very far away. But here's Dylan Edwards now. Here's Bell. Robbie Williams on the ball, looking for Jay. Jay's going to get there. Can Jay finish it off? Oh, on target. Not too bad. Bit of improvement in the second half for Jay Thomas, which is nice to see, but we're coming closer and closer to that goal. Benny's having a good game, but obviously he's going to be coming off soon. We're going to make that change now as we're thinking about it. So Benyon off. Do I give a debut or do I just play it safe? We're going to play it safe. McDonald's going to come on. We're going to make him a centre-back who can defend rather than the ball-playing defender. And then we got Reece Roberts, who's knackered as well, but we're going to keep him on. Actually, you know what? No, we'll bring him off as well. Dan Owen's going to come on. Let's hope he can make amends for his performance against Connors Quay Nomads. So there we go. 2 changes made. Dylan Evans on the free kick. Good block from the wall. And keeper can take that all day long. Was considering that debut for Wilson on the bench, but Undy's just smashing us here now as he took the lead. Now they're 3-1 down. Poor the Buns. Poor Buns. Oh, what a ball. Jay Thomas is in. And now Jay, can he get it in to somebody? Dan Owen. It's Cox who toe poked it home. It's 2-0 and Dan Cox has just put us ahead again for the second time today. We've been in front all game, but we've just extended our lead to 2-0. Thanks to this lovely little toe poke from Dan Cox. Dan Owen puts it on a plate for him. And look at that. That was for Robbie Williams, but Cox got there first. I mean, that's all you want to see, isn't it? That's all you want to see from the boys. Is firing on all cylinders. We were in the last episode. This episode we've lost the game, but we're still showing we are still capable of winning games. Dan Owen on the ball. Looking for Jay. Jay, can he finish it off? He's 1-on-1 with the keeper. Oh, he can. Jay Thomas for 3. Jay Thomas for 3. And now we are looking very, very good indeed. Jay Thomas with 1 with the keeper. Had to score, basically. He had no excuse to miss this. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Keeper's off his line. He had to score this one. And there you go. Left footer in that bottom right corner. Lovely stuff indeed for Jay Thomas. It's 3-0. And we're looking very much in control. Manford's still 0-0 in their game. They're 1-0 down now. Ooh. Blind Elf and Blues. Look at them. Look at this. This is the ideal scenario, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we want to see. This is the sort of results we want to see. We've not made changes. Fuck, I've got distracted. Kenneth Roberts for... Actually, let's see. Sean Jones. Let's bring off Davis because he played that last game as well. Fuck it, we'll give Wilson the game now. We'll bring him on for... What can you play? You can do that. It's fine. And then we got 2 strikers on the bench. Fuck it. Get Kenneth on there and see how he does. And happy days. There we go. There's our changes for the final few moments of the game. Just to see things out here. I mean, 3-0. Happy days indeed. Reece Roberts got us going. And then the second half came with... Oh, God. Nick Edwards. Nice save. And nice clean sheet as well. Can't remember the last time we had a clean sheet in the league. It's been a while since we had a clean sheet in the league. Japan Boys Girls Club beating Aberdeen, which is nice. Sean Jones to Wilson. 6-1. Bloody hell. What happened to NSC Albion's? They really went down bad after that. After scoring. They took the lead. Then they lost 6-1. Then lost 6-1 pretty much. Shame for them. Kenneth Robertson in position. Maybe. Oh, risky from the keeper. But he got the job done. Wilson heads on, but that's the final whistle. Second half performance was needed. Dan Owen off the bench, pulling the strings. But in the end, we get our result that we needed, and it's a big one. Considering as well what happened elsewhere, it's a very much needed one as well. To see... Well, we'll see the table in a second. We'll see what that means. For us in the buns, Jay Thomas on the score sheet, Reece Roberts on the score sheet as well. Dan Cox adding his name to the score sheet as well. Now, as you can see, this is what's happened. So, Bland Blues did beat a Manford in the end. We're a point behind them now, which is ideal. Pontypridd did not win their game. They drew. So, we're firing from 3rd. We're firing from 4th. We're firing from 5th and 6th and 7th and so on and so forth. And that is, sorry, so it's 6-1. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. A left winger getting the goals there. All, well, 5 apart from 1. Honestly, Albions, what is going on there? Well, there you go. Avon Lido's next in the league. And as you can see, Richards has been sacked after that game. And there you go. Did he win the... What? He was at a Manford. What? Why did he leave? He was doing well at a Manford. Why did he leave this place? I don't get that at all. That is a shocker. He could have stayed at Manford, but instead wanted to go to the Buns. And, well, there you go. The Buns still looking for success. They've definitely not got that now. Chris Jones conceding goals for fun. Not the player we thought he was going to be. It's a shame, really. It's a real shame. El Capitan. Maybe we could... Do we bring him back? Do we bring him back into the fold of our team? There's a few players we could use. I mean, Jamie Williams was someone I was looking at as well, but maybe not. We don't need him. But that's the buns. That's what's happening there. But we're doing great. We're doing great. Dan Owen on the score sheet as well. Happy days. We're rocking and rolling here. 6 matches in a row without losing in the league. Looking very good in form at the minute. And a Manford, we're a point behind them, so should be very tasty now heading into this next few games of the season. As we do play next, Avonlido away from home, 8th in the league versus 2nd. Can we get the job done in this episode and continue our winning streak in this league? We're about to find out. Fingers crossed we can get the job done. Fingers crossed. Ooh, he looks good. Danny Gregory. Excuse me. I'm just going to do something. Just, yeah. Don't give me players that I can use for my first team, because I will bloody sign them. That's the thing. Anyway, let's move on to the next game against Avonlido. Fingers crossed we can get the job done and keep ourselves afloat of the rest of the competition. Big game here against Avonlido. We're going to have to do our best here to win. As a team we've selected to do that. Here's Nick Edwards in goal. Bell, Benyon, Leo, and Grewcock in the defence. We've got Davis, Watts, and Cox in the midfield. Dan Owen, Reece Robertson on the wings. And Jay Thomas back up front. Got more youngsters on the bench. We're going to hope for the best, people. That's all we can do is hope for the best. Oh boy, here we go. Right, squad number needed for Mr. Matthew Egan. Guess what? You're getting number 23. Okay. Rotating number this season. But Callum Watts back in the team. Needs to come back after taking a break from the game against Connors Quay Nomads. Needed that rest. He's back. Is that the Bobby King? Is that the Bobby King on the bench from Unnecessary Albions? Can't be, surely? No. 18. Oh, it is! Oh my word! What's he doing there? So where did he go? Man. Well, that's not what we want to see. Bobby King in a different club, but it is what it is. We've been in good form in the league. We've done well. Let's hope we can carry that forward into this game against Avonlido. It's going to be a tough one. And fingers crossed we can get the job done. As you can see, a Manford do play as well. Gotti United are there. They are playing. So if we can win, we'll stand a good chance of going top if Gotti United do help us quite a bit. And now Leo's on the ball now, looking for Bell. It's a lovely bust to Bell actually. He's got Dan Owen ahead of him. Nice. Uses Dan Owen. Dan Owen. Look at the cross. Not a bad ball in. Reece Roberts on the header. Sylvester gets it away, but I thought Roberts would get back on that then. And Roberts dispossessed, but here's Grewcock on the ball. Now, here's Cox. Fast starts, we want to see. Fast start here. Cox to Grewcock. Good ball. Jay Thomas gets ahead to it, but Hutchings is there. Not a bad move. Close to getting us the lead there. Grewcock on the throw. Davis to Grewcock. Good ball in. Jay Thomas gets ahead on that. Hits the crossbar. Oh, that was a big chance for Jay Thomas. Hits that crossbar with force, and unfortunately does not get the goal for himself. Man, what a first half hat-trick for Doherty. Roberts is taking the lead for them for Manford 2-0. Which is not what we want to see. Of course we don't want to see that. So we just have to rely on ourselves doing the job here against Avonlido. Benyon doing a good job there. Here's Nick Edwards on the ball. Benyon on the ball looking for Jay Thomas. He can't find him. But Jay Thomas with the back. Reece Roberts can help take this forward. He's got Thomas ahead of him. Oh, didn't use him. Goes for goal instead. Really should have gone for the pass there, because Jay Thomas had acres of space. But see himself in the goal. Could have potentially caught the back of the net, and unfortunately Reece Roberts decided to go for glory and could not get that job done. Davis on the ball. I thought Jay Thomas could get there then. He nearly got there. That's Nick Edwards' ball apparently. Fair enough, Nick Edwards. He just wanted to take that situation in his own hands. Cox on the ball. Here's Reece Roberts. Reece Roberts on the ball. Oh, he tried to play in Cox. Not the best pass in the world. They saw that coming a mile away. But we've got to keep calm, keep focus. Benny on the ball. Here's Davis to Watts. It's a lovely ball. Jay Thomas, can he head to that? Oh, he can. Oh, he's put it in the back of the net. Is he onside? They're not disallowing the goal at all. So that is a goal for Jay Thomas. It's 1-0. Half hour in. Happy days. I mean, Hutchings clears it away like any keeper should. Benny does well with the header. Davis. Here's Callum Watts. Good ball over the top. Hutchings makes the wrong mistake and goes for it. And Jay Thomas pips into the post and gets that ball into the back of the net. It was called for offside. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's onside. Clearly onside. And that is a goal for Jay Thomas. It's 1-0. That's exactly what we want to see. We have been on top by the stats. And we deserve to be in front through a Jay Thomas header. It is 1-0. It is lovely to see. Watts on the corner, by the way. And Watts' corner has not found anybody. But Dano can win that back for us. And now we can put it to Davis. Here's Benyon, has options. Oh, he went for goal. Probably the best option in the end, but unfortunately the keeper Hutchings was on point for that one. Watts on the free kick. And trying to find Benyon, but not going to find him now. Here come Avonlea. We've got to be careful with the counter-attack here. So we can get his ball back. That'll be amazing. But they've played it back, which is not too bad. We'll take that. Header. Nice one. Lee Owen. Dan Owen on the ball, looking for Jay Thomas. Oh, he nearly got there. But Jay Thomas can get there anyway. And Jay Thomas again. Capitalising on a mistake from the keeper. And that is another goal for him. Defensive error again. And capitalised by Jay Thomas, who has the second goal of the game. Look at this here. The header from Sylvester. Hutchings again comes for it. This time he should come for it because it is a ball to deal with. But Jay Thomas again pips into the post. It is 2-0. And that is a lovely goal for a man who's finally finding his goals again. Watts on the free kick. Blocked by the wall. It is a corner. We're going to praise the boys before the half-time whistle. Because it's been that good. Half-time, it is 2-0. Look at that. We are looking very, very good. Let's keep this going in the second half here. We are 2 goals to the good. So let's hope we can keep it that way. Or maybe extend it to more than just 2. And Jay Thomas, oh, what a touch. Can he get forward for a hat-trick? He's gone down in the box. Penalty. Keyworth. Is he going to get sent off for this? Maybe the last man. We'll see what the referee decides. Maybe a yellow card for him. It is. I'm about to see. Is Jay Thomas going to take this penalty? I don't think he is. Who's that? Is that Jay Thomas? That's Cox. Cox puts it in the back of the net. It's 3-0. Fair enough. I mean, I thought Jay Thomas would get a chance to get a hat-trick here, but Dan Cox instead puts it in the back of the net. It's 3-0, and we're just looking good now. We're just looking good. We're taking matters into our own hands here. Corner for Watts. Can Watts whip this one in? For Jay Thomas in the box. Oh, he's lurking. You saw him lurking. He was coming in. Gotha United, by the way, have just scored a goal. It's 2-1 there in that game. So that's good for us if they can come back. But man, that was a big chance for the what the hell's going on over there? Bell and Benyon just clashed together. I don't know why, but nearly costing us a goal there. Thankfully, that didn't happen. But it's very close to being so. Carry Eli, see, look at that. That was the first shot of the game as well. But we're looking good in this game now. 3-0. Dan Cox on the penalty. I thought Jay Thomas would get a chance to complete his hat-trick. But apparently not. Dan Cox said no. No hat-trick today. But Jay Thomas has to take it in matters in his own hands here. Here he is, the number 10. Has been lethal in front of goal today. He's played it back to Lee Owen. He's looking for the... Oh, he's looking for Jay Thomas again. Cox, his Roberts. He's going to go for... I thought he scored then. Bobby King. Bobby King. Oh, it's 2-2. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Now then, this is what we want to see. A Manford have just conceded an equaliser, which means if everything stays the same, we will be top. Which obviously is what we want. Right, I'm going to make a change here. Reece Roberts off. Corbett on. Swap these two. Now, second change. Got to think about this one. Egan's on the bench. I just thought about Egan's on the bench. Why did I bring Egan? Corbett needs the game time. Fine. To be honest, I'm not really too bothered with the changes. I'm kind of happy with the team at the minute. That's just the one change I wanted to make. Russo was looked a bit out of sorts, so we're going to bring him off here. And there we go. So that's the change we made. Dano are now playing the left-hand side of the pitch. Corbett playing that right-hand side. Bending, good header. Here's Watts on the ball. Lovely ball for Jay Thomas. If he can get a hat-trick here, we'll take him off. Oh, he's hit the post. He's hit the bloody post. The hat-trick was there for him, and he's missed it. What a chance for Jay Thomas. Could have got a hat-trick for himself. I believe it would have been his first... I don't know if his first hat-trick for the club. But he came close to that. He came close to a hat-trick. Cox on the ball. Here's Watts. He may go for goal himself. He does. Hutchings gets a save on that. It's a corner. I mean, we're still pushing for that fourth goal, people. We're trying to be ruthless in this business here. Watts' corner in. Has found Keyworth only. Dano in though. Has got a chance of goal. Just clips the bar. Clips the bar. Comes close to getting the goal there. And he did well. Let's make the changes here. So Benny's going to come off for McDonald. We're going to bring off Bell. Only because I brought on Corbett. I don't want to bring him back off. So Egan's going to come on. And then we have Edwards for Cox. Yeah. We'll do that. And then we have the final change here. I don't want to bring him off. So we're not going to make that change. But that's the change we're going to make. Swap these two. Happy days. Grewcock on the throw. Here's Dano. Back to Grewcock. Watts on the ball. Cross goes in. Egan's in. Oh, Egan nearly getting a goal. Come off the bench. Matthew Egan. Big chance for him to score. Got a corner here. Watts on the corner. Get Jay on the hat-trick. Get him a hat-trick. Come on. Deserves a hat-trick. Dan Cox took that away from him from the spot. Dan Owen. Ball in. Oh, I thought you'd get that in then. Come on, the boys. Grewcock on the throw. Is there another chance for Jay Thomas to get a hat-trick? He's too far away for that cross to be his. Corbett's on the ball. Here's McDonald. Is he going to find him? No, he's not going to find anybody, unfortunately. Keyworth now on the ball. Egan, nice. Here's Dylan Edwards. It's one more chance. It's a one more chance for Jay Thomas to complete a hat-trick here. It'd be nice if he can get it here. Lovely ball from Corbett to Egan. Oh, Egan just couldn't keep hold of the ball. Big sad. Big sad. Bobby King. Bobby King. Well done, Corbett. Good job. Final whistle. There it is. The full-time whistle sounded. Jay Thomas did not get a chance to complete his hat-trick, but the win's the most important thing in the end of the day. Lovely stuff indeed. Good win all round. We're going to just tell Reece Roberts, look, lay yourself down today. Deserve to come off. Got to keep him like that. Jay Thomas gets the plaudits here today for his role today. We did really well. And at the end of the day, it's a big win. 3-0. We go top of the table because Manford did not win that game in the end. They drew 2-2. We go above them by a point. A point separates us and Manford. And 12 games in, it's where you want to be. It's top of the table. Which is nice to see indeed. We're looking very good at the minute. I just hope we can keep this going. That's all I can hope for. Back-to-back clean sheets as well. It's nice to be in this position. And let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best so we can keep this going. Let's hope for the best. 5 matches in a row. Back-to-back clean sheets. Back-to-back 3-0 wins as well. We've scored 3 goals in the past 5 games in a row. That is crazy. That's a crazy stat. We've scored fucking 15 goals in 5 games. That is fucking nuts. Oh my word. That's amazing. Well, that is going to be the end of this episode. We go top of the table. Let's hope it stays that way when we come back here. Fingers crossed it does. Nick Edwards getting in the clean sheets as well. That's what we want to see. But that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Stay safe. And I love you all. Peace out.